Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Catur Muhammad Erlangga. I am from Accounting Education 2017. Today I'm gonna present you about my thesis proposal, which is one of my bachelor requirements. The title of my thesis is The Effect of Green Accounting Implementation and Corporate Social Responsibility Disclosure on Company Value through Profitability as Mediation Variable. This research is studied companies at manufacturing sector listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange in 2019. Without further ado, let's begin. Chapter 1, Introduction. Company value is important to company. Maximizing it is long-term goal of the company to get an appreciation of the price prevailing in the market. One of which is the stock instrument that will show at stock exchange in Bursa Efek Indonesia. To maximizing company value, the way company can do is through profitability, because profitability is one of the factors that can increase company value. Profitability is ability of company to earn income in short term. I can say this because we can see from the news that I've got. From the increase of sales and aviation make stock price perusahaan gas negara stronger. From tribunnews.com, Jakarta, Monday, November 2020. PT Perusahaan Gas Negara share value are rise about 15.6% from Rp1.180 per share to Rp1.365 per share due to the strengthening of the selling price and the number of sales. To increase profitability, company can use two ways. First, green accounting. Green accounting is manifested in the management of B3 waste or dangerous waste, renewable resource, environmentally friendly, and environmental conservation. Second way is through corporate social responsibility disclosure, manifested by social responsible to workers, consumers, communities, and the surrounding environment. Through these two ways, a company can maximize its profits because company need legitimacy and public trust in order to increase loyalty as a customer. To prove it, I will show you the news that I've got. Indonesia is left behind in environment, social, and government sector. Indonesia Environment Social Government Index only ranks 36 out of 47 capital markets in the world. In fact, the implementation of ESG has a positive impact on company performance to improve business performance and raise the share price of issuers, attract partners investors, expand the market, strengthen the company brands, add business network, increase consumer loyalty, and open wider access to finance sources. So we can see from the news, ESG is very important company. Next to the next news is Java or Garuda Foods launch first sustainability linked bond at Agri-Food Industrial and success get about 350 million US dollar. And for the prediction, grain product will be demanded by public in Indonesia. There are three things that will become trend next year: digital economy, Sharia or halal economy, and green economy. said by Aman at 2019 West Java Green Festival and the Asian Cleantech and MSME Financing Network, said at 2009. For the second one, to prove to you CSR is important, from the research, the human rights disclosure implementation in public company Indonesia still low. A public company maintains its reputation by ensuring that its business activities are not only profitable but also ethical, one of which is by fulfilling the human rights of employees and communities affected by business activities. So when the employee and communities are affected by business activities from the company have to giving turnover benefits to uh, communities and employees, so it can show mutualism symbiosis. We can see for the implementation is about 180 students at Cilegon City get fund about 198 million from manufacturing company Steel Pipe. Build reputation through CSR company. CSR is considered as one of the key attributes that determine reputation, and it is believed it can increase a good reputation for the company, so that with a good reputation, the loyalty perception of consumer towards the company will be good. The main purpose and benefit. Main purpose, this research will be divided to 5 points. First, determine relationship between the accounting and profitability. Second is relationship corporate social responsibility disclosure to profitability. To find out direct relationship between green accounting to corporate value. To determine direct relationship between corporate social responsibility disclosure to company value. And the last one is to determine the effect of profitability mediation of the relationship between an implementation green accounting and corporate social disclosure with a company value. There are three benefits of this research. First is providing thought of the company, especially in managing the benefits and costs of social environment, which continues to develop in accordance with community demand and in accordance with environmental needs. Second is providing scientific contribution in accounting, namely making development in the recording and management of social environment costs in company reporting standard. And the last one is as a reference source for further research related to environmental accounting management as well as material for further study. And now is chapter 2 is theoretical review. First one, the thing as the best on of this research is legitimacy theory. Riyadh 2000, from the Riyadh 2020 legitimacy theory assumes company has to maintain its social function through filling social needs and providing company image to gain community trust. And the second theory is signaling theory. First is from Brigham Houston 2001. Signal theory also explains that the existence of information disclosed by company will bring change to market participants. And second, from Wulandari, signal theory reveals the success and failures that first express the importance of the information issued by the company on the investment decision of external parties. The third theory is stakeholder theory. Totok Mardikanto said the stakeholder theory is strategic management concept. Its purpose is to help corporations strengthen relationships with external groups and develop competitive advantage. Second, Ghazali and Chariri 2007. Stakeholder theory states that a company is not an entity that operates for its own interests, but must be able to bring benefit to stakeholders. These three best theory will be the foundation of my research. Okay, we can go continue to green account. theoretical review. There is three researchers said about green accounting. First is Sulistiawati and Dirgantari. The form of prevention, reduction, and or avoidance of impact the environment that can cause threats and disaster the habitat of and living things. From Andreas Lacko, green accounting is the process of recognizing, measuring, recording, reporting, and disclosing object transactions on social and environmental activities. And the third is from Nurafika and Sari. The accounting section or the accounting subsection is the concept of economics and environmental information needed by the public or financial observer. Green accounting concept. To tell you more about green accounting concept, it will show by this section. Green accounting concept is not only about measuring about cost that is company make from environmental needs. But green accounting concept will tell you more about first hazardous waste treatment or dangerous waste. Waste treatment will be recorded as a cost for managing company waste. Renewable resource. Replacing non-renewable resource such as fossil into environmental friendly resource is one of green accounting concepts. And third, environmental conservation. Maintenance costs for the environment in order to reduce the impact in the future. So, to reduce impact from environment uh, environment in the future, the company have to spend their cost to conservation the environment. Research and development cost for the development of environmentally friendly materials, product and product facilities. So the company have to spend the money for research and development R&D to uh, develop friendly material, product and product facility. Government program to push green accounting implementation in Indonesia can see from proper. So proper program is the program that assessment the environmental performance of the company through cost and benefit that already company have did. CSR theoretical review. There are four research style about CSR. First, from Enda Kartikasari and friend, CSR is an action taken by company as a form of their responsibility towards the social and environment around the company. From Prilly Antule and friend, CSR is an improvement in the quality of people lives to respond to existing social condition and provide benefits and preserve the environment. Cici Putra Dianawati and friend, CSR disclosure is process to delivering the social and environmental impact of a company economic activities of the surrounding community. And the last, Nurkin, disclosure of social responsibility is provision of information to corporate social responsibility activities based on CSRDI proxies. To tell you how CSR disclosure concept, it will be prepared in relevant framework based on international performance standard are known as the Global Reporting Initiative (GRI). Using the latest version is G4, with several indicators about 91 disclosure items, which are divided into several categories shown on below. There are three categories: economy, environment, and social. For economy, there are 4 points: economic performance, market presence, the economic impact is immortal, and procurement practice. For environment, there are many points: material, energy, water, biodiversity, emission, effluent and waste, product and service, audience, transportation, etc., environmental criteria supplier assessment, and the last is grievance mechanism for environmental issues. And for social is 4 points: employment practice, human rights, public and political response. policy. So to make a company have to implement CSR disclosure, the government already make a regulation about the CSR report have to be shown in the same time with annual report of the company, or it can be divided and it's named as sustainability report. This is already regulated at uh, Undang-Undang Republik Indonesia Number 40 Pasal 74 uh, years 2007 about company value. And the last is Peraturan Pemerintah Number 47 2020 about responsibility company around environment. Next is profitability. There are four theoretical review about profitability. First is profitability by Munawir, show the company ability to generate profit during certain period. By Kashmir, profitability ratio is ratio to assess the ability of company management effectiveness. By Yanti Darmayanti, profitability is ratio to assess the company ability to generate profits. And the last one, Monica Budi Rahayu, profitability is the company ability to generate profits. Profit is often a measure of company performance. And the next one is company value theoretical review presented by four researchers. First by Harmono. Harmono say firm value is company performance shown by the movement of stock price from behavior of supply and demand in the capital market based on the public assessment of company performance. By Ridia and Sulasmiati, the company value reflect the public assessment of the company real performance, which can be measured by looking at the movement of increase or decrease in stock price in the market. Nyoman and Santosa Hardika 2018. Firm value is the investor perception of company success rate in managing its resources, which is reflected in the company stock price. Yulianti and Nugrahanti. Company value is selling value of the company, which is valued from the company asset, debt, and capital, also share. From the theory that I already said before, I can make a hypothesis and conceptual framework that are shown at the slide. There are about 5 hypotheses that I make. First one is green accounting is affected to profitability, CSRD effect giving effect to profitability, profitability giving effect to company value, and green accounting giving direct effect to company value, and CSRD giving direct effect to company value. Chapter 3 Research Methodology. To give a measurement each of variable, I already make operationalization of variable. Okay, first green accounting. To measure green accounting, I use proper because proper result due to international environment rating and already get certification ISO 14001. And then for CSR disclosure, I use the application of GRI G4 standard international rules that have been recognized by companies in the world for precise calculation in measuring CSR disclosure. For profitability, I use ROE, show amount of return capital or equity that will be invested by investor. And the last one, to measure company value, population and sample. The population this research study were 200 companies engaged in the manufacturing industry listed on Indonesia Stock Exchange in 2019, and the sample of company I will take as many as 100 companies with proposed sampling technique that has met certain criteria. There is a sample criteria to uh, get a right sample uh, as to represent the population. There are four sample criteria. First is manufacturing companies listed on IDX in 2019. Second is manufacturing companies that attach financial report in 2019. Third, manufacturing companies listed on the IDX are participating in proper activities in 2019. For manufacturing companies that publish their sustainability report in 2019. Data collection procedure. Type of data I take for this research is secondary data. From company annual report, decree of Minister of Environment and Forestry for proper 2018 activities, and data source I get from Indonesia Stock Exchange website, company website, and Ministry Environment and Forestry website. Type of research. The research used in this research is quantitative research, so that the data analysis in quantitative or statistical to test the truth of a hypothesis through the result of statistical data analysis. To make me easier to process and analyzing the data, I use SPSS version 21 for Windows. Data analysis technique, there are about two-way analysis that I use. First is descriptive analysis. Second is verification analysis. Verification analysis divide into four tests. First is classic assumption test. Second, regression test. Three, hypothesis testing. And the last one, coefficient of determination. I think that's all that I can say to you all. I'm sorry if my English was bad. I'm not really at English. If you want to know more about my research, hopefully that I will submitted my paper on my university website, so you all can read by yourself and hopefully you understand it. I'm sorry for all my mistake. Thank you for your attention. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.